Alright, let's jump right in. Today, we're not just talking about another AI tool. We're looking at a concept called the Hermes agent. And believe me, it's a total game changer for how we think about artificial intelligence. But first, let me ask you something. Think about how you use AI right now. Are you constantly spoon-feeding it context, correcting its mistakes over and over again? Well, if you are, you're not alone. But the real question is, should you really have to be its nanny? You see, that's what we're calling the AI nanny problem. And the crazy thing is, the core issue with most AI assistants today isn't that they're not powerful enough. No, the problem is that they have a terrible memory. And that one little flaw creates a mountain of work for us. It's literally like dealing with an amnesiac. Every single time you start a new conversation, you're starting from scratch. It's a total blank slate. You have to reteach it everything, your preferences, the project you were just talking about 5 minutes ago. You're not an operator, you're a full-time AI babysitter. But what if all of that could just go away? This is where the Hermes agent comes in, and it brings something completely different to the table. This idea of a quantum heart. It's designed to take that forgetful tool and turn it into something so much more. And let's be super clear here. This is not just some incremental software update. The whole philosophy is different. They call it a digital life form with a neural reflex arc. I know, sounds kind of sci-fi, right? But what it really means is that it's designed to learn almost instinctively, to react and remember without you constantly having to prompt it. So, think about it. We're going from a dumb tool, like a calculator you just punch numbers into, to something that actually remembers, something that grows with you. It's the difference between being an operator and having a collaborator. A huge shift. Okay, so a digital life form. How does that actually work? How can it possibly learn and evolve without you holding its hand the whole time? Well, the secret is all in how it learns. The secret sauce is something called the KEPA loop. This isn't about the underlying AI model itself, it's about the process around it. You can think of it as the engine that drives its autonomous evolution, this constant cycle that lets it learn from every single experience. Let's break that down, because this is where the magic happens. So first, after any task, it reflects what worked, what didn't. Then it actually learns from that outcome. And here's the key. It stores that experience as a skill. So for the next task, it's already better. It's a non-stop self-improvement cycle. And that is how it solves that amnesia problem we talked about. That third step is crucial. It uses a really reliable and honestly simple tech called SQLite to create a permanent memory. So once you teach it something, it's locked in. It never ever forgets. Okay, so that's the theory, but how does this new approach stack up against some of the other advanced agents out there, like OpenClaw? Well, when you put them side by side, the difference is pretty wild. On one hand, you've got the old guard, which is totally amnesic, versus Hermes with its permanent memory. An old agent hits an error, you gotta step in and play tech support. Hermes, it actually analyzes its own mistakes and tries to fix them. And maybe the coolest part? While other agents are stuck doing one thing at a time, Hermes can literally clone itself to handle multiple jobs at once. This is why you have to stop thinking of it as just an assistant. It's really designed to be a manager. It can spin up clones of itself to handle, say, your emails, while another clone is writing code, and a third is doing market research, all happening in parallel. And the best part? Every single thing those clones learn feeds back to the core agent, making the whole system smarter and more efficient over time. So when you pull all of this together, the permanent memory, the self-learning, the crazy multitasking, it's not just a better tool, it completely changes the way we should be thinking about work itself. And if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. You're no longer the operator, the one in the weeds typing every command and fixing every little bug. Instead, you get to be the strategist. You set the vision, you point it in the right direction, and the Hermes agent becomes your digital employee, working around the clock to make it happen. Which leaves us with one last big, kind of mind-bending question. You know, we've been so focused on how we can develop AI, but what happens when the AI starts developing itself? When it can learn and evolve all on its own, well, how are we supposed to evolve right along with it? Definitely something to chew on. Thanks for tuning in.